strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
This one in the air. Arcia makes the play, and it's out number 3. Giants go down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt Olson. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Webb, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Wouldn't chase that time. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And now it's even up. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Stepping in, Michael Harris. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 2nd.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Sean Murphy at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Jerry Kelnick. They say he went.
0-1.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is Braves baseball on the show South.
Put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Back here at Oracle Park, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Sale back to work. And there's the strike. Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right field.
And here is Michael Conforto. Fastball for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Third baseman, Matt.
And here is Matt Chapman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Chapman gets a piece there. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
2 outs. Headed down the line. Acuna after it. And that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
no ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs.
Back here in San Francisco, on to the 3rd inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Webb back to work. Fall off foul. The 0-1. Out to short. Luciano sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Way inside. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. Here comes a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. And Albies is retired.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. Slider clips the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Braves strand one, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, Austin Slater stands in. The lefty fires. Right through there for a strike. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. On the ground. On to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Patrick.
And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Albies over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Now Marco Luciano. There's the strike. Just missed. The Braves leading by a run here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. 1-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail here 1-0. Start of the fourth. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt.
For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of throw. Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The batter, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof. And a swing and a miss. Runner at first with no outs here. Ball one there. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. And there's one away.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got it fouled for the play.
Away, away, away. Clearly, that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
So here's Murphy now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wilmer Flores. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Sneaks through, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
There's a strike. The Giants down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The other way, and that's just foul. Sale delivers. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And Sale deals. Fights it off. You'll see another.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Estrada, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one off the mark, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He's under it. Drops into the glove. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Jared Kelenic. Kelenic, in his second season, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The wind and the pitch. Out towards left center. Slater in pursuit. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low, ball 1. And that one is inside. Out of line, out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1-2 now on Acuna.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, the batter will be Michael Conforto. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
1 strike.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Foul will We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball they got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
And here is Matt Chapman. Flied to right his first time. Strike one. Knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, Austin Slater. And that one fouled off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Slider for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Chapman over at second. Slater over at first. So 1 away. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Marco Luciano hitting on deck circle. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna there. Makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Marco Luciano. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The shortstop takes a ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. First and second, 2 down. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. He's got it. That is the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Webb back to work. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. Chapman settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Conforto sizing this one up. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson will hit next. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to Flores. And Olson is set down. And that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
A line to kick the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is downstairs. And here it comes. And another ball. And he deals. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Tyro Estrada getting ready to hit. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. That misses the zone. 1-0. Man at first, one away. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna sizes this one up. He's got it. And there are two down. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, he is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Giants leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And the right-hander back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the slider for strike three.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Harris round second on his way to third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
One away, runners at first and third. Jared Kelenic, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And there's a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luke Jackson getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Number 74 also getting ready. Harris at third. Murphy at first. One gone. Laser could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner around third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 3-0.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. New arm for the Giants, Mason Black.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down, runner at third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First offering, and it just misses. Runner on at third, one gone. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. That's out to center field. Yastrzemski on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the dirt, runner stays put at third.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Conforto settles underneath it, and that'll do it. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
To explore, I don't play that anymore.
Bottom of the 7th, Michael Conforto will climb in. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Outside, ball 1. In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 1 for 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a foul ball.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Slater in the box again. Takes a strike. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. What a play. Inning over. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Black, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's 4-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So one out, nobody on. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swings through that one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
and that's
no
ball
strike.
1. Well struck right field. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and the batter now, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Luciano in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball.
The Giants down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Flores at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. At the belt and fires. Got it. Giants go in order.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. The right-hander back to work. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. That one missed.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Murphy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball there. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic, 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. As the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Harris hauls it in. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 5.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Riley pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball.
The Giants down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Minter is just 1 strike away. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since a young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since a young. You should know that. You should know. You should know. I've been on my door since a young. You should know that. You should know. They said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price. I pitched him double. I'm texting like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if you notice, I know he don't want no trouble, cause it's nothing like the hustle.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on